Hi everyone, we're at Pocket Gamer Connects London 2026. I'm Dylan from HyprMX and I'm joined by David from Plarium. David, welcome.
Thank you.
Perfect. Well, we had you on last year. Thanks again for joining us. In your interview last year, you had mentioned 2024 as robust in terms of all the changes related to privacy and specifically Google. When you look back on 2026, would you say that it was also robust, or how would you describe how the year progressed and panned out?
Well, I think it was more integral when we see that ad monetization is becoming an integral part of the monetization mix for the game. We see that I don't no longer have to explain to the studios that should they show ads or shouldn't they show ads. It's like how best to put in ads into the game for like a seamless integration for into the player's life cycle, so that it maximizes ARPU without hurting the overall game monetization.
Got it. And another thing you had mentioned in our last chat is the shift towards hybrid monetization and how that will be a big theme in 2025. Looking back on it, how did you see that progress, and what is the outlook on hybrid monetization for the future?
I definitely see it's no longer just a trend. I see it as a design philosophy where the two monetization streams are converging and not competing with each other. And when they're complementing each other, we see the best of both worlds.
Got it. And when we speak on, or when we narrow down to ad monetization specifically, where does that fit into the mix of Plarium today?
Well, today, ad monetization is the best way to monetize non-paying majority of the players that play our games and used to playing it as a free service. I think it's very important and for the health of the gaming ecosystem that we can't rely just on the paying majority to subsidize everybody else playing the game. That it makes sense for us to have a way to earn revenue from people that are not paying, and the ad monetization is, love it or hate it, is still the best way to go.
So historically, Plarium has been operating across PC and mobile. From what you've been seeing over there, what are some key differences between monetizing and retaining players on mobile versus PC these days?
I would say that in 25, we still do not see any truly cross-platform solutions that would work across PC and mobile. We have Android, iOS, obviously, but it's still lacking. And I would have to say that same games that we have available on across PC and mobile, we have to keep in mind that these are different audiences. So in other words, it's not the same person that I would expect to play the same game on their mobile and on their PC, though I'm an exception to that because I do. But generally speaking, it's different ad stack and different audiences. But what is the same is the attention to ad quality. Regardless of the platform, it's very important that user experience is supreme, that ads that we're serving to our users, regardless of the platform, is of the top quality, that we don't talk about low quality apps, things or broken creatives. It needs to work on across platforms.
And from a monetization perspective, what has been the secret sauce at Plarium to keep these long-running games going for so long?
It's very important that the ad strategy is not seen as an afterthought or like a separate layer to the game. When game studio talks to the monetization and vice versa, when monetization understands the game economy and the game economy understands the ad monetization side of it, when it works together and when we start working from day one and not just as an afterthought, like the game feature is developed and then let's see where we can put ads in there as a band-aid. But when we from day one, when we talk to each other, that's where we see the best results.
Perfect. Now looking ahead into 2026, are there any specific projects or games that you're working on that you're particularly excited about?
Yeah, I can't really talk about any specific titles. I mean, we have a very strong pipeline of titles that are built upon all the experiences that we've had, things that we've learned from the past projects. I'm also very excited about Raid. Raid's been around for a number of years, and it keeps evolving. It keeps producing new experiences for players, and people love to come back to the game, and it's exciting to see how this game just keeps growing.
For sure. And last question here heading into 2026 as well. As someone whose expertise is in monetization, what are some things that you think teams shouldn't put off heading into 2026?
So I would have to say that they should be better cross communication between teams and not working in silos. Monetization has to talk to UA, has to talk to analysts, has to talk to game developers. When they speak the same language, when they all understand each other's perspectives and goals, which sometimes can be contradictory, but when you can find common ground internally, then you come out much stronger externally as well, and you know like what are going to be your best partners to work with and going forward.
Absolutely. Perfect, David. Well, I appreciate the chat, appreciate the insights, and best of luck to you in 2026.
My pleasure. Thank you.